You know how crazy it is to run into a game that has one game mechanic you haven't seen before? Just one. And then you run into a game. Oh my god, you're alive. Oh my god. If I were a box. Sure, making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. Let's see. Jumping off of that breaks your contact with it. Firing a jetpack throws you even farther into it. What if I fall backwards? No. This is something that would help me on the Quantum Moon, though, and I don't know how. I'll come back here in a minute if this isn't the solution, because a part of my solution is just wait and see, you know? But if it's not that, then crap, I have no idea. Does it matter which direction you jump off of? Nope, that wasn't it. So we gotta go down. Down more, maybe? I don't think this is their intended way of doing things. I don't think this is it, right? Well, fuck, if I solve the puzzle without doing the puzzle, then I don't learn shit. You have right. Okay, I don't feel right. You've completed your preparations for Giant's Deep, and you are ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. I don't feel like I did anything. The Quantum Room will carry you, just as it carried me and many of our clan before me, to the moon's 6th and most secret location. Naruhodo. To explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. What shrine? Was it like that moon locator thing? To explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the North Pole. If you are here to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, you're almost prepared to set out on this deeply significant journey. Before you do, pause and remember your history. I am confused. We make this journey not only for ourselves, but also to honor the members of our clan who came before us, those who, after the crash that brought them to this star system, became stranded on Brittle Hollow and Ember Twin with no communication between those two groups of survivors. It was this moon, the Quantum Moon, that kept the curiosity alive during this short period of hardship. Okay. Recall the Nomai. Hey man, how are you? You ever been to the Quantum Moon? You ever smoked some Quantum Zaza? With a bag of Quantum Cheetos? I didn't think it was gonna make that. Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. I'm in a hurry. Can I ask you something? Sure, of course, anything you want. I learned something. I found the Nomai. I found the vessel. I saw the old settlement. Quantum pilgrimage. Yeah. Quantum Zaza goes crazy. Yeah, no, dude. You ever hit some of that Quantum Zaza? Got me fucked. Yo, I went outside and I held onto the grass because I thought I was gonna fall into the sky, brother. I was zooted all the hell shit. Coming of age ritual, like how hatchlings stay hatchlings until their stomachs are strong enough to drink sap wine. Maybe want to know my journey to the quantum moon. They were considered an adult. Vessel and pilgrimage are new. Oh yeah, you're right, because those I did today. I found the vessel. You did? That's incredible. Congratulations. That means they really were from far outside our solar system. Yeah, I knew it. But that creature that creates so many new questions. Yup. They had orange writing. I've only seen blue writing and it was orange. If they didn't come from our solar system, where did they come from? They came from a land called the DLC. Are they from our galaxy or somewhere even farther? What were their lives like before they came here? And why did they come here? Might not be much of an astronaut, but I'm really glad I came out here to see that Nomai artifact for myself. And thanks for telling me about the vessel. I mean, what was the other new thing? Vessel and pilgrimage. Yeah. A pilgrimage to the quantum moon. It's clearly special to them and special enough to make the trip there themselves. It sounds like a coming of age. Yeah, so I think those were the only two new things. Where should I explore here? Yeah, that's a good question. Well, where shouldn't you explore here? I'm not the black hole, actually. That's very no. Most exciting stuff is below the crust, including the hanging city that's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. Oh, okay. There's also a big dome to the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface, trust me. I tried, but the rest of the Nomai... Okay, so North and South Pole is what he's saying. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay, North and South Pole. He said you can see the tower thing from here? I'm a dumbass, sir. Please spell it out in... The Hanging City. This looks very hanging, but how do I not black hole that? Black hole controls, they said. Does this inverse the polarity of the... Holy shit, it does. I was kidding. I was kidding. You can just unblack the hole? What happens if I return that to sender? Okay, I know that's important. I just don't know why. 60 seconds of oxygen left. That's fine. That's all I need. I gotta... Hold on. Oh no, why did they gotta have like delicious lore when I'm gonna... Oh no, they gave me more air. Okay, the game's nice. I was gonna say I'm so mad because I was about to run out of oxygen and then they gave me a bunch of stuff to read. I was like, why would you do that? Wait, actually... Oh, yeah, no, we're good, actually. The Astron project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? I know it was, but it was broken. It's all connected. We should craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Okay, so I am crafting a new one then. The other one was broken, so I'm crafting a new one. Very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew, and I could recreate the basic design. Ah. This is our safest path. Safest path, the best one. Our goal is worth the risk. Lore. Okay, so I'm right. You do need to create a new warp core, I assume. Unless it's a red herring. This is true, however, it's knowledge we have little hope in recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. Okay, so I gotta get a how to black hole forge my forge. We would retrieve the warp core from the vessel. The vessel's warp core is broken. At best, recalled to present. When it's crashed, Okay, so there's no guarantee. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature. Okay, so one is talking about repairing it. One's talking about making a new one. The old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. Take the old core back here? Where am I again? Brittle Hollow. Oh, they're just... Okay. It would require a return to Dark Bramble Plume. My father said there are many good Nomai perish there. My mentor Calais, fucking Calais, you're a bitch, Calais, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin that used knowledge and avoid the anglerfish entirely. What Malaray and I learned from the fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis is never tested on a live specimen. I remember the anglerfish fossil we used to play with in the cave when we were all children. Yeah, this is the like heaviest lore dump in the game so far. Trying to recreate a Nona's warp core without him at times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice at the Black Hole Forge. But I don't want to disappoint anyone. I think I can do this, probably. Okay. So are they saying that I have two options, whether I rebuild the core or make a new one? Can you do it different ways? Or is that just people arguing amongst themselves like, this is how you should do it, this is how you should do it? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system and never saw Nona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. 3 eyes? Oh, don't they have 4? Even though it was my time was short, I'll miss my mentor. Okay. Yeah, this place is definitely lore city though. What Banjo Boy failed to tell me is just like, oh yeah, you're gonna have a freaking lore dump if you go south, by the way. You got the Ash Twin Project, Sun Station, Interloper, Quantum Moon, and the eventual end. They couldn't read the text. You have the first translator in Harthian history. Really? Oh. Ew. So they just saw like, hey man, there's some silly cursive on that wall. What they doing? That was an important trip. Not all of these trips are created equal. Oh, there's a Quantum Boy. Look, he's right there. Hey, he knows. Oh, I'm gonna get you. He's like, all right, Outfinity, I'll see you in a minute. Best keep your eye on me, sucker. I'm sneaky. 1 freedom units per 2,000 baguettes. Yes, 1 home per home. Wait, hold on. I know I took my eye off of it, but I wasn't gonna keep it on it the whole time. We'll find it again. I think that's it. That little thing at the bottom of there, I think that's it. How many pixels of this thing need to be visible for it to count? It's just like, yeah, I mean, you took a picture of the moon. You just didn't very moon that. No, that's our boy. That's our boy. Crash landings are not fun. Yep, we're here. All right. Retro rockets, what's that? All right. Yeah. No. All right, I'm gonna assume that like barely any picture of the moon is enough. Oh wait, I should match the velocity before I go crashing through that thing again. This music is so pretty, dude. It just makes you want to go outside, stare at the stars, and think about every decision you've ever made, and deeply regret where you lost that library book as a kid that your dad needed to pay full price for because you couldn't find it. It was a National Geographic book about dinosaurs, by the way. It changes you. No, it's so pensive is the thing. Like, the music just makes you think. It makes you feel. Whoa. Did you see that? That image was like all glitched. Alright, I'm holding X to match velocity game. Alright, it's about 1 freedom away. Any pixel should work. Alright, cool. Cool. I mean, I won't lie. I kind of just also really like taking pictures of the silly space moon that says I don't like you. All right, and we always land on the South Pole. So we'll say hi to our boy. Touchdown. Gently, gently. Don't land on the guy. That's kind of disrespectful. Don't land on him. Land next to him. That's next to him enough. Okay. Hey, bud. All right. North Pole. North Pole. Please tell me that it doesn't come out of there. He can stay in there if he wants. I played Elden Ring. I know about evil glowy red jellyfish, and I don't like it. All right, and this just tells you where you're at. I take it that's your location. So like, oh, you're here right now. Can you toggle where the moon goes? All right. Take your pick, brother. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Have I? Oh, yeah, because I landed here. That makes sense. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. This looks vaguely different, but I can't tell. This is different, right? And then rule number 3 was the rule of infinite bullshit. This is different. I've had dreams like this before. The cactus were sharper in my dreams, though. It's all quantum. Stay in the atmosphere. Whoa. You were... I see. There is fuckery afoot. Huh. Hey. Do I need you to be the thing I'm after? What am I even after? How do you find what you're not looking for? So tower, shard, and then... underground city, black hole cannon core? The quantum tower said something about the quantum moon and its poles, if you remember. Yeah, I needed to get to the north one, right? But how? I have an idea. I have an idea. So now I'm at the Bramble. Now I'm at the 6th location. Oh, do I need to be at Hourglass Twins, not the 6th location? But didn't they say that you could go to the North Pole on a certain one of them or something? So you do need to be on the correct pole. And then this is location number 6, and I couldn't get past the rock. So I don't know what I do about that. But maybe it's that you don't do anything. That's kind of cool that it is a different flavor depending on where you are, though. Is this going to have mountains that keep me from reaching the top? So I can go to the North Pole in a different location. Or get closer at least and then teleport back, because that looks like it'll kill me. Yeah, so that blows me away. And then, but now I'm a slightly closer, and hopefully it keeps its location. Okay, yeah, because I can make progress here, but not everywhere else. I'm hoping I keep my location. Open sesame. No, that doesn't look like it's gonna let me go any farther. So it's not this one. If I wanted to get stonewalled, I would have just stayed with my ex. Jesus, game. Come on. Alright, hold on. We just... Let's see what this one has. There we go. All right, I'm just trying to stay as close as I can to this. And then now location 6. This is such a cool puzzle, man. Did you say this was optional? Well, I guess it's all optional if you know what to do. Okay, but can you imagine if they did a horror game with the flashlight, like things change with the darkness? I don't know why they haven't done that. That would be so cool. And you wouldn't be able to predict it because even the game devs are like, I don't know what to do either. Well, we're in the North Pole. What do I do about that? You know how crazy it is to run into a game that has one game mechanic you haven't seen before? Just one. And then you run into a game. Oh my god, you're alive. Oh my god. Me? Quantum? Oh, this is how you pick your questions. That's cool. Is this your first time on the Quantum Moon? It's my first time here. Okay. I hope you can find them. This is how you ask them questions? Okay. That's so cool. He has a custom way of talking to you. I suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Why would you try to enter it? So remember that thing I was saying about like it's so hard to run into a game that has one game mechanic you've never seen before, but a game with several. This is what I mean. What do you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? That's valid. Quantum Moon. You. Me, you. What does me, you do? We do not have much connection, you and I. Still, the encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. Oh, yeah, we're buddies, man. You're sick as fuck. Let me identify. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. Thanks, man. I like your Tetris almost hat. You have my gratitude for understanding me. Yeah, this is so cool, dude. I've never seen a gamified dialogue tree before. The dead body was Selenium body, but Quantum does weird stuff, so he's dead in the 6th location, similar to Schrodinger's cat. Ah, yes, I see. Schrodinger's headache. Same as mine, to learn and find out about the Eye of the Universe. I'm unsure of how you arrived, however, perhaps you came from another star system, as my clan originally did? That's fucking crazy, dude. Oh my god. Alright, where's the hymnstone? So these are all me. And we're over me. Let's get a hymnstone. You. Eye of Universe. Don't fear the eye anymore. In fact, it's become my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday, but I fear this may be beyond my reach. Are you kidding me? No! Son, can you like fuck off for a minute? I have questions. Oh, I knew it was gonna come soon, but I'm just mad. Ah! I'm almost done. I just have 2 more. This is optional? People don't do this? This game does such a good job of making things feel special, man. Wait, hold on. I gotta... Is there a selfie mode? Is this everything on the Quantum Moon? Was this all? Oh, it throws you into it. That's all you can do. The sun can't explode you here. That was a restart, but the sun can't explode you. That's like his head. So the loot technology has something to do with him. Also, yes, you can also ask more questions later. Oh, can you? So the more stuff I do, you ask him more questions later. Kind of like the other guys. Like if you do dialogue, you get dialogue from them. Oh my god, I met a being who's supposed to be dead. Yeah, this is I'm not going light on the marshmallows today. This is getting existential. You're blowing my goddamn mind. I met a guy who was alive but not dead. Nope, the same text trees, but you have more questions you could ask. So you see, you should see my prior about the races. Oh, yeah. Like has she's and he's, but Harthians are monogender, so they are they and them. Oh, so that's how you can tell who's writing the thing, is just depending on the gender of whoever's... My god, this is a cool game. Comet. I want to do Comet. That's so cool. Like, I've never had a puzzle like that moon thing before. Like, it made sense. You're wandering. They let you travel. They tell you about the 6th location. So you swap between 6 different locations to make it to the top, and then once you're at the top, you get to the secret 6th place, and they're like, all right, now go down again. You're just like, that is so freaking cool. That is definitely something that if you're not patient, you would look up on a YouTube tutorial, but you feel nice when you do it yourself. Wow, that's all just... the scope of that feels so much bigger than just, yeah, some little... you did that part right there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this looks right. Oh. Please don't fly right into that. Okay, so I have a question about the ghost matter because I've already figured this out. It's the little wave. Like that little wave right there. So you see that little aura? So it's not the gems. Those gems just indicate it's near. It's that little wave. But what do I do about that? Because I mean, it's like, oh, well, there's ghost matter there, but you can't go into it. So I know I still can't go into it. Oh, that thing's really going. Okay. Oh, there's a guy. Wait, there was a guy. Closer to the current center. Okay. Keep the shuttle warm for us. We'll return. Okay. I take it, am I just supposed to go down the one with no ghost matter? Really trying to get that 60 FPS for you. That one goes for a while. That one does not. Okay. Gotcha, game. That is death. Fuck, it's dark. Alright, shit. Is that literally the way I came in? Oh. Yeah, because I made it to like that big cavern, and then after that big cavern is where I got lost. So here, I don't know where I'm supposed to go after this part. I mean, the sun is also going to take me here in a minute too, so... Oh yeah, that looks ready to go. So we'll just... What's a little bit of ultra death? Yeah, boy. And I went this way, right? This is the way I came. Don't go there. Look at how inviting it looks, though. Oh, that's our boy. Sorry, I didn't mean to take pictures of you, lad. Now, sad Laura. Yeah, the music is ready too. It's just like, y'all ain't ready for this shit. Absorb. The source is what's within the stone. Exotic matter. The stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing at least. Okay. Volatile, huh? Okay. Damn. Too close to the sun every time. I don't know what I can do from here. I'm stuck too. Guys, I made a one-way trip on my ship. I'm not getting out of this. And now we wait for the sun to explode. But first we go ice skating. Was trying to come out and they like got him before he could dip. Damn, dude, they did him dirty by putting these on him. Yeah, I feel like I have nowhere to go from here because it's like I don't have resources to get back. There was no round trip here. The ghost matter came in with the comet. The core ruptured and killed all creatures above water in an instant. All of the Nomai except Selenium are dead. That's all you can do here. All right, cool. Yeah, that's what I figured, but I'm also stuck here. So now the real question is, do I succumb to the ghost? Or do I just, like, die of lack of resources? Do I go out like a baller, or do I go out like Danny Phantom? I know what I must do. Actually, hold on, let's see, wait. How explodey are you? Oh, he's only like halfway there. Yeah, no, I will succumb to the ghostage. Danny Phantom. Quantum shard? Quantum signal? Coming from somewhere in Timber Hearth. Quantum signal in Timber Hearth, huh? Oh, that's where I'm at now. Yeah, I haven't even really explored my planet at all. I didn't even think of that. Dang. There is a deep life lesson to learn in something like that. You always search for adventure somewhere else, and it could be right next to you. Oh yeah, these trees are gonna make it tricky. That's pretty quantum, bruh. Hmm. 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 I don't actually know what I'm doing here, I won't lie. Okay. Interesting. I love their like drawings of stuff. It's very nice looking. The style is rad. All right, so where's Site 2B? Do they have a map for Site 2B? Will this thing blow me up far enough to get over there properly? Yeah, I do. That's pretty. I can't believe it took me so long to explore his hometown. Well, his homeland, I guess. Yep, I was trying to cushion that. It didn't work out, though. Wonk. All right, let's see. What we got here? Before I go through the door, you know. Ow. Nothing. Okay. So is Gabbro on the sun station, or is Gabbro the guy that was in the water planet that's just like, we're in a loop, right? What are you? Mining Site 2B. Oh, perfect. That's what I'm after. Oh, they got the ore from here. Accordingly, that one's got jokes. He's got puns. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Calais. Damn Calais. Ash Twin Project. Put this on the projector. Wonk. Whoa. Is that the guy's face? Oh. Wait, what? Wait, how come some of these are lit and some aren't? 1, 2, 3. What? Giant steep equals fell water feldspar is the harmonica. I want to say yes then, but I am so confused. Why is it showing me this? Why is that giant? What? I hear melancholy music and I just like, how is the sun doing? Happens to me in real life too. When I put on some good Linkin Park, I just feel like I need to stare at the sun. Let's see. But I am right? Because like those 3 things are active, but they change. Like that happens during every single cycle, right? So how come these ones are orange and the other text is blue? The ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Once we finish this shell seals off, then ensure no longer any physical entrances. The Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Probably won't, but it could. But I like our odds. You're like, but you shouldn't. Blue is mostly flavor text. Orange has important info that usually gets recorded. Oh, okay, gotcha. Does question, does me quitting and restarting a loop, will I keep the progress I made? Should I wait for that to be over? Because I read some things and I don't know if it's going to add anything to my computer. Gabbro can help with that. He was Banjo guy, right? No, this guy is different. I remember the other guy. Wait. How can you stay so calm in the face of repeated impending death? No. I have talked to him. Okay. Deep breaths. No, seriously, I meditate. Want me to teach you? Well, it'll be the next loop before you know it. Sure. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Is this a skip? Does it give you like a skip? That cost me a whole trip, dang. It does. That's cool. I like that. So there's a skip button. If you talk to him, it gives you a skip button. That's a fun little way to pick up a mechanic. He's like, no, I'll teach you. Auto skip feature. That would have, yeah, that would have definitely helped before. I just kind of decided to roast myself alive through like extreme radiation. Oh, that's funny. Do I need to come in from like underneath or something? Like, do I need to come in from the water? You gotta go from underneath it. I don't think so, but I'll try it. I'm almost out of time anyway, so it's just, I mean, the sun's about to explode. It's really about to explode, so I got time to try it. Why do I gotta be right when everything is about to explode? Like, I always make significant discoveries right at the end. And I said this was my last one, so I'm gonna need to wait again. Ugh. You know, I literally didn't do that because I was like, no, it's too simple. There's no way. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue is paired with Daz. No matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin project. Oh. Memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single Nomai's memories within his or her own storage unit within Ash Twin. The storage unit will be equipped to a mask. The statue's counterpart will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. So do I need to... Are these things kind of like the Tetris masks? Yeah, they are. So the eyes will open. That opens these. I need to have all of those activated, and then I can Ash Twin something? Ah, I see. So I need to find everybody. Kinda. Well, that's not good for me. Shit. Damn it. Oh, now I gotta wait. So this one's mine. I'm a part of the Astwin project or whatever, or at least I'm connected to it, because the statue at the... Like, pretty much the statue that I saw at the museum, that one's paired to me. There's another one paired to the other guy. And the reason that some of them were lit up and others weren't is because those are people that I found that are like paired to it. Sometimes you just need to get... Are not fun. Yep. Oh, maybe if I can make it until the hour. Nope, son. Ooh, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna eat shit. Shit getting 8. All right. Oh.